Hey, digital investors, welcome back to another video where we go over everything that is going on in the cryptocurrency space. I want to keep this video a little bit shorter today, and I want to kind of go over everything that's been going on with XRP and that pump, but we're also going to have some other stuff about Elon Musk. We're going to cover this Coinbase stuff real quick. We have some more celebrities getting into cryptocurrency, so we got some good news for today, and I also want to address everything that's going on with XRP because, wow, look at what this turned into. So with that said, if you guys are frequent viewers of the show and you want to show some support, and tap the like button. It really does help a ton for the YouTube algorithm to pick this video up and show it to more people. And with that said, we now have a little bit of a confirmation. Coinbase, as we know, has wanted to go public, and now the crypto exchange will list its shares on Nasdaq according to a report from The Block. That's all we're really getting out of it, but that seems to be where Coinbase will be listing their shares. Last night, we also had Gene Simmons from KISS. He made a tweet talking about Bitcoin, Ethereum, DOGE, and XRP. And basically what he said was, I don't recommend this to anyone, but yes, I also bought Dogecoin, XRP, and others. Make of it what you will. This came after he said he had bought Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP. So basically it seems like he got just some exposure to the overall cryptocurrency market, which in my opinion is a pretty safe way to play it, right? If you're coming into this game, you don't really know what is what, you don't really know the difference between Dogecoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin, and XRP. I think you could see a lot of investors, especially, again, people who don't really understand the space but want to get exposure, they'll come in and they'll just throw money at everything, right? They'll just throw money at like the top 10 coins. That's what we see. And then as people start to learn about the space, if they continue their knowledge, then they start to narrow down to the projects they really believe in. But really cool to see another, celebrity getting into crypto. We've seen a ton of them. And, I know a lot of people don't really care about celebrities, neither do I, but they do have an impact on the market and on getting other people interested, right? A celebrity could tweet about something or just say something, and then all of a sudden that creates buzz around it. So we're continuing to see people with large followings talk about Bitcoin, Ethereum, cryptocurrency, and overall that's really going to add fuel to the fire for this bull run. Now we also have this XRP pump fails to materialize as price crashes 40% from day's high. Now, if anybody got burned from this, that really sucks. That's why it's really important not to go with the herd. You really, for the most part, especially in cryptocurrency, you want to stay away from the herd. If everyone's getting ready to do something, and that's what all the masses are doing, you for the most part want to stay away from it because the masses are usually being led to the slaughter. So they say the hefty drop comes despite a community buying effort scheduled for this morning. Okay, so this morning at like 8:30 a.m. or something, there was a group. This group was called like Buy and Hold XRP. I guess the goal was to buy and hold XRP to bring awareness to XRP. Before this, I also heard that the group wasn't buy and hold. It was supposedly a buy and pump group, which then later changed to a buy and hold group. So the whole thing is really just a mess. The coordinated buying effort by some 200,000 members of the 2-day-old Telegram group called Buy and Hold XRP at 8:30 a.m. was supposed to push the crypto to higher resistance levels. Instead, XRP pulled back from 75 cents to 60 cents ahead of the crowd buying and extended losses to 40 cents after 8:30 a.m. Okay, so before, XRP has been running up basically the past 2 days in anticipation of this buying group, right? Of this group of people, this group of mainly retail investors who is going to buy. So of course you're going to have people front running that, right? Whether it's people in the group, whether it's insider trading, right? Whether this buy and hold group is really a pump and dump group. Now, who knows who exactly made it and what their intentions are. Even if the creator's intentions were pure, let's say, this is a public announcement. The thing went viral. It had over 200,000 people in a Telegram group. Okay, so you're going to see other people are going to see that, and they're going to take advantage of that, right? They're going to sell into that liquidity. If you had millions of dollars worth of XRP to sell in the market, you want to sell into that liquidity. So it'd be a perfect time for any whales that were looking to offload any coins. Literally, this buy and hold group would have provided the perfect liquidity, which is what I kind of think we saw As we can see as well, it pulled back from 75 cents to 60 cents. They're saying ahead of the crowd buying. So before the crowd buying even started, you had people taking profits, okay? Now, we also know price action has a large psychological effect on people. So could we have had a ton of people in this group who maybe were ready to buy, but since they saw the price coming down, they decided not to, as it already started pulling back? You could have had that. You could have a lot of people pulling out. At the same time, is this group even enough? Is it enough people? Is it enough money to even pump the price of XRP, right? There is a large circulating supply of XRP coins out there. So you have to question, could this group themselves even really pump it? And you guys know that I don't like to point towards any one thing when something pumps. I always think it's I'm sure sometimes there's a one-off thing that could really pump a coin or pump a, even a stock or something like that. But usually it's multiple factors, right? It's kind of like the technicals have been showing that something's going to happen. Then you get some form of news, you get some form of FOMO. It always seems to just kind of work out. But again, it's always a multitude of reasons. The price action suggests some traders bought XRP in anticipation of a price pump. Duh. Inadvertently pushing it higher. Of course people are going to buy in anticipation of a price pump. Some of them may now be trapped on the wrong side of the market. Yes, there's a ton of people trapped on the wrong side of the market. Again, that is why you want to not follow the herd. I think one of the most perfect things you could have done if you really wanted to play this correctly, what smart money did here was they saw the pump group. They saw that happening, right? If we take a look at this XRP chart, the pump group was made while XRP was consolidating on support, right? So someone says, oh, okay, there's a group out there, they're going to pump the price of XRP, I guess. They're going to hold it, which is even better. Now we get to sell into all that liquidity. They're not even going to be selling, so now they get to take all their profits. And so that's coming out right here, right when it's on support. XRP was already a good buy. And then where would you logically look to take profits? You'd look to take profits up in this area. Smart money taking profits all in this area. Look at how big this wick is. We have this daily candle now closing in 31 minutes. The only way how I could see this as being bullish right now is if we literally have to hold this level that we are on. If we could flip this to a support level, we could go down to a lower time frame and maybe see what's going to happen. But mainly I'll be looking at this daily close. This is really, this is what you're hoping for if you want to see possibly a recovery, right? If you want to see a recovery in XRP, hopefully see it continue to go back to the upside, is what we want. If we look left, that is also, that is a big resistance level, and we would really be looking to flip this as support. You can see all the times price action touched the same exact level that we are at right now. So that closes in 30 minutes. The price is also so wonky right now, so the RSI, hopefully we can see some bullish divergence on that RSI be created. But as of right now, the dump has happened so quick at this point, we really need some time to see what exactly starts developing on the chart. But it really just sucks for the people who got burned, the people who really did buy at 830 when prices were at, I don't know exactly, I wasn't up at the time, but say they're at 50, 60 cents. That's a lot higher than it was down here at support. And that's the thing, smart money bought the support in anticipation of the event. And the masses, right? And this isn't to offend anybody who bought. Hopefully you can learn from this. That would be my ultimate goal, is not to make you feel bad, but hopefully you could learn from this and don't repeat the same mistakes, because we've all made these mistakes in the past. But yeah, you mainly want to buy at support. You don't want to buy when everybody else is buying, okay? And again, everybody is pretty much blaming the group right now, but it might not even have been just the group, okay? You got to keep in mind as well, XRP had a huge run up. It had a very aggressive sell-off. We were at support. Smart money obviously accumulated. This could have not even been caused by the group at all. As we know, it started running up prior to the group. So it looks like maybe a whale sold into that liquidity, or again, price could have been coming down. Price has a psychological effect on people. People could have decided not to buy. They backed out last minute, okay? The group could have also, not had the purest intentions, right? You have to think about it. This is a pump and dump group, despite it being called pump and hold. I mean, you have to be lying to yourself if you think some people aren't going to be selling. Again, people don't make these types of groups for no reason. They don't make these types of groups because of the, benevolence and generosity in their heart. Okay, people in this market are here to make money. They're here to take your money. Typically, how this is going to start off is you're going to have the lead, right? You're basically going to have the insiders. The insiders are the people who, orchestrate the entire thing, right? Orchestrate the entire pump and up. This group of insiders, you know, probably buying right here on support, right? They're the smart money. They're buying in. They bought probably before the group was already made. If you guys saw the advertising that was coming out for the group, I mean, it was like a movie. People were literally making commercials to pump and dump XRP. To pump and hold, I guess, XRP, and literally making commercials. So it was very hypey, very hype train. So you have your insiders who they're buying before it even comes out, okay? Then you probably have, you know, they could have a paid group, paid members who once the real insiders have bought in, or they have their friends, they're just gonna let know, hey, we're gonna pump this thing. So you have insiders' friends here, or just close contacts, people that also know about it. Then from there you have the posts, right? Now it's going on people's radar, right? The Telegram group is created, the Reddit group is created. So this has now gone to the public, right? The public, and you have people, especially in this public, who are really, you know, going to do this, right? They really believe that everybody out there is going to buy and they're going to hold XRP. And once it goes public, now you also have traders, right? I'm a part of a few trading groups, and these trading groups were having an absolute field day, getting ready to dump, getting ready to take profits. They started taking profits at 60 cents, 65 cents. I was seeing. I had a couple of buddies of mine show me some groups that they were in. So you had trading groups anticipating this. Again, people buying in before the pump, ready to sell into that pump. And we kind of don't need this here, so let me get rid of this. But this is how I would assume it was basically looking like, right? Especially from other pumps and dumps I've seen. You know, you're gonna have your smart money. They're buying it all up before they even make the group, right? Before the group even comes out, they've already accumulated their positions upon making the group and announcing this, right? And that's after they tell their friends and other insiders about it. So by the time it goes to the public and the public starts to know about it, and by the time this group is going, you know, it's already pretty much too late. The price is rising, and that's what we saw. We saw the price of XRP starting to rise a couple of days in advance. So now all of the retail who could have been buying like smart money down here at support levels, this is the best, most low risk place to buy. Instead, now if they're really still going to buy on this morning, right? This happened this morning. If they're still going to buy, rather than getting amazing buys down here, 27 cents and below, now where are they buying? They're buying at 50 cents, 60 cents. They're really not getting that bang for their buck. It's more so like they're just buying to fight some revolution, right? I mean, that was the energy. It felt like people thought, you know, this was GameStop. This was like Wall Street Bets. What Wall Street Bets did with GameStop, this is exactly what's going to happen here. What happened with Doge is what's going to happen with XRP. Yeah, we're going to buy XRP to fight the whales, but really the retail was just the liquidity for the whales all along, right? The whales are sneaky, all right? The smart money is sneaky. If they want your money, they're going to find a way to take it. And to me, this was probably one of this was like a robbery on retail is what this really was. The amount of retail that was hurt from this, and the amount of traders and smart money and people who could anticipate this, they made out good, and retail pretty much got robbed. So, you know, you really have to, you know, anything pump and dump, we're going to pump this, we're going to pump that. By the time that pump comes, it's already too late. And that's my main point. By the time the pump came, by the time it came time to buy for the pump, it was already too late because it was already made public. You already had smart money accumulated, right? And again, it was literally based off of a pump and dump group. Okay. Again, if we take a look at the XRP chart, there still could be some good out of this, right? If retail really does hold, those few that held, you know, maybe we could push the support floor up to literally where we are at right now. If we closed here, that wouldn't be the worst. Again, I would like to flip this where we're at right now to support rather than go underneath it and start treating it as resistance. But as of right now, again, it doesn't look very certain what could happen. Hopefully by tomorrow, maybe within the next 12 hours, the chart can give us some more data that could help us make a better decision. With that said, I don't want to hang up on XRP too long, but I hope you guys, you know, hopefully this could be just a lesson learned for the entire community, because pump and dumps, they never really work out. Now we also have Elon Musk sees broad acceptance for Bitcoin. He says Bitcoin is on the verge of getting a broad acceptance by the conventional finance people. The world's richest person said in an interview on Clubhouse. Musk said he must be careful when talking about cryptos because his words could move the market. He also added that he doesn't have strong opinions on other cryptocurrencies. But nonetheless, he also said something along the lines of he knows he's late, but he is a fan of Bitcoin, but saying he's late. People are like, no, Elon, you're not late. You're not late. We're going to 10 million. But nonetheless, really cool, right? As we know, Elon Musk has a lot of fans, a lot of followers, and he could say Dogecoin and people are going to run out and buy Dogecoin. He says Bitcoin, people are going to run out and buy Bitcoin. So he definitely has to choose his words carefully. But now just the fact that people know, hey, Elon's onto Bitcoin, he's onto cryptocurrencies, you know, people are going to start looking into it. And we also had Mark Cuban, who said some pretty interesting things. Mark Cuban thinks Wall Street stands no chance against digital natives. He says the old school investors are getting their ass kicked by the store of value generation. Here's what he says. He says this generation knows that a smart contract and the digital good it reflects or a crypto asset are a better investment than the old school see, touch, or feel use cases. Fat and happy Wall Street has become slow, stale, and set in their ways, which makes them an easier than anyone would expect target. So interesting nonetheless, right? Mark Cuban, he's another one, flip-floppy on his takes on Bitcoin, says one thing, years later says another. Now he's saying Wall Street's getting their ass kicked. You know, I don't know. There's a lot of weird, wonky stuff going on in the market right now. But anyways, that is what Mark Cuban said. Your price for today, you have Bitcoin sitting at $33,500, Ethereum $1,300, XRP 39 cents, Polkadot at 16 bucks, Cardano 39 cents, Chainlink $22. We have Bcash at 413, Stellar at 31 cents. Let's see what VeChain is at. VeChain's at 2.8 cents, Theta at $2, Tezos at 290. Your Fear and Greed Index for today is sitting at 77 in extreme greed. And with that said, guys, that will be the video for today. If you enjoyed it, make sure you tap the like. Hit the subscribe and the bell. You'll get notified every single day when I upload. I make a video like this daily going over Bitcoin, altcoins, and everything going on inside of the cryptocurrency space. Keep in mind, nothing we cover is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just documenting the daily crypto news and this crypto bull run. And with that said, I will see you all on the next video. Have a great day, everybody.